안녕하세요. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music, and we're reacting to BTS 2.0. And this is not only the music video, but it's also going to be their dance practice, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Correct. We have really enjoyed taking what we're calling deeper dives into the songs that come out. And if we can take a look at an MV and something behind the scenes or an MV and a dance practice, then we aim to do that because it feels like we get a better all-around view of the song or performance. And so that is definitely the case with BTS. And so far we don't have the behind the scenes for 2.0, but I know as soon as we put this out, it'll come out. So
right, that's what we're running into.
We ran into that with P1 Harmony.
We ran into that with P1 Harmony. Like we reacted to the music video and then like the very night, like the dance practice released.
And now there's a behind the scenes with it. So like, yeah. But it's fun in that we do get the deeper dive. So
it is so much
hopefully
fun.
This will give us an idea about it. So this whole like era or whatever is being touted not as a comeback in the Korean sense, but more of a comeback in like the US sense. Because when our groups go away and then have a comeback, they've been gone for a while. And usually the music is different and all the
There's
things.
Something
and
that's changed, like the vibe is shifted.
And I feel like this whole like arirang like definitely feels like a shift in BTS music.
Well, and that's why for me personally with 2.0, I felt like this should have been their comeback song.
Yeah,
not that I don't love Swim, but I felt like if this song had come first, maybe before Swim even, it gives us more of a better look at what BTS is actually trying to accomplish with this album.
There's definitely a division amongst the fandom
That's
with
true.
that because we've had viewers that say kind of both ways.
Well,
and
I think there was division amongst the members as well, looking at the documentary.
There was, yeah. The concept, like I said, is the re-debut, not just a comeback. And it's balancing the familiarity of the original sound with newfound maturity and musical freedom. And this song specifically, which is featured on the album, is a high-energy declaration of their dominance. They are being BTS's dominance, confidence, and identity after their solo journeys, produced with a new chapter focus. And I think that that's fair to say because it does feel like a new chapter for them. And a very different sound, I think, overall. Like the entire album is very different than what we've heard from BTS so far. So very exciting.
But it also feels like you have that upbeat, driving energy that BTS is really known for.
Very true.
So,
all right, well, let's take a look. I haven't, now obviously heard the song many times, but I have not seen the MV. So you're very proud of me. I held out in order to do the reaction with you guys, and I'm so excited to take a look at this. So
my son is so into K-pop like right now. So every time there's like a new music video, a new MV, like he's like, "Mom, watch this with me."
Yeah.
Like, I think I knew about Pinky Up before I even like watched Pinky Up because he's so into K-pop, y'all. Teaching them right.
We like to hear that. So, all right. Well, here we go. I'm dying to take a look at it. So here we go. Ah, I love that sound. It makes me so happy.
That reminds me of Sugar.
Me too. They have facial hair. Some of them. Oh, Jimena! No, mustache. Uh-oh. All right.
Look at me! They look like old men. Oh, it reminds me of Wookie and one of his dramas. Oh, I love Wookie. Ooh, look at that synchronization.
Oh, wow.
Yes, see this
Wow.
brand new. got a step, did you get a step 2? Step 2, 2.0 day down. 여기저기 또 한 번은 내 채널로 댄 DJ 머리 모습 바꿈 수고하러 가 얘를 믿게 다시 고와라
RM is killing it in the
Ooh,
glasses.
he looks so handsome. That's little pops of red.
I could do without the urinals though, let's be honest.
I didn't realize they were in the bathroom.
They're 2.0 loading.
V still fixing his pants.
They changed their concept, y'all.
That was hilarious. I love that jacket on him too.
I love the blondes, like just mixed in with his hair.
Trying to pay you debt. Feel me not. Let it be. Let it bleed.
Ooh. Smooth. Look at RM with the toilet paper.
Here's the thing.
Put your brand new. Yeah, we on that brand new. You know how we do. You know how I do. Put your brand new.
Man.
Body roll.
Brand new. You know how we do.
Oh. Okay, so let's give just a few comments about that, and then we'll go into the dance practice before we give kind of like our final verdict. But
Okay, but see,
wow.
even to me, the lyrics there with that song, like You Know How I Do, and like
You know how-
Brand New, and like I feel like that just symbolizes that this should have been their like comeback, because I mean
the dancing in this was incredible. I cannot wait
their
to take a look at that dance practice.
synchronization was on point.
But that is a BTS trait. I mean, they are sharp and completely synchronized. Like it's amazing their dances. I've always been a massive fan. I mean, I'm ARMY. That's how I got into K-pop. So I'm a big fan. Jimin is my bias. But I just love the way that they dance. And I love when Sugar says that he was told he wouldn't have to dance if he joined the group, but he was lied to. Because he would tell you he's not a dancer, but then you see them dance and it's like, oh, you're incredible. That was just like
So
on
good.
fire.
It
It
was
was
so good.
so sharp, so intense. And I love one of the things that they do a lot is they'll have a repeated line, but a different member will sing it. And it gives it a different vibe.
Dimension almost. Yes,
With
agreed.
each change. And I really like that a lot. I think it just added to this. And just the silliness of the story with them coming out with like the facial hair and then changing in the elevator.
And then
I mean,
2.0 loading,
that was
like
hilarious because that's not part of the song.
No.
So I had no idea that was coming up. That was really funny. Really.
V still getting dressed.
Yeah.
It just shows some of their like characters. It
does,
Their
yeah.
characters that we love so much about them. I mean, it's just great.
Well, I mean, and if you watch the documentary of making like Arang, they were very intense and there were like a lot of really serious discussions about which songs to release, which songs to do, how they should be produced, all these, like, they really worried a lot
They
about
really
this
did
comeback
worry a lot.
and making it like, so
And
it
they
was a
really
nice
worked
blend.
together.
They
a
really
lot.
did. But that was so serious that it's really nice to, like, it's easy to forget because they're BTS, that they like can still be goofy and just really funny. And this, I feel like it captured it, like just kind of the silliness of it all.
Okay, well, I just saw Arirang. We went into the movie theater to just kind of watch the live
Of them in Korea.
Arirang in Korea. And was it Goyang?
I think it's Goyoung. Yeah.
Goyang. Amazing performance. And one of the things that I missed about BTS is that they're just always on, but they're always on where they're comfortable enough with each other that you always get some kind of silly.
Yeah.
You always get some kind of just their personality shine through. And so it was so funny just kind of watching them transition from songs to songs, and RM kind of sitting in the papillon chair and it was just, there were so many like little nuances that if you knew BTS, you were able to make that connection, and it was just great. It's great performance. Yeah. And we met so many new fun, like amazing people. And so shout out to everyone I met in Roanoke.
Yes.
Because that was just an awesome experience, just being in a group with ARMY and enjoying ARMY and all the things.
And then, of course, we're going to see them in Baltimore the second day. So we're very, very excited about that. So let us know if you've seen the performance in theaters, what your experience has been like. But now let's take a look at the dance practice and see. I mean, I feel like we got a lot of the dancing in this.
I love that we got dancing in this because we didn't get dancing in swim. We got much, the dance practice, which we reacted to as well, which had dancing, and they do the choreography beautifully on stage. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But I loved that there was dancing in this.
Yeah.
And you could see that synchronization and those angles and just that whole vibe of like...
Yeah, nobody does that better. They're awesome. So,
they're awesome.
All right, so let's take a look at the dance practice.
Oh, I like that we're kind of almost overhead.
Yeah.
Like we're not straight on. We're almost like over top of them.
Yeah, we are. So it makes me wonder, did they intend to record this to be released, or if maybe the formations are important? And that's why we're seeing like an above shot. Like it reminds me of Jimin's Set Me Free Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Well, and it's in a different formation almost than what they're used to. Their synchronization with that is so good.
It's on one foot.
Ooh. I love that you get such a clear shot of the footwork.
It's hard to believe that four of them have only been out of the military since June. And they had to learn all of this choreography. They're so in sync, it sounds like one pair of feet, one hand like clapping.
Ooh, that was smooth. Ooh, I love that. One thing I will say in terms of me reading about BTS is I heard that with this comeback album, in terms of just their synchronization and their choreography, is that it is a little more laid back than what we've seen in the past. Mm-hmm. I love that also gave you like a visual of it where you could see like the different styles. We've said that's about ATs, how you can see ATs as synchronization, but that they all have their own little flair and flavor to it. BTS, I feel like, is adopting that in some way, because now you can see more of their like individual flair and flavor, whereas it was synchronized, it was on point, like, but they all kind of had the same movement and the same gestures. You get a little bit more of that sense of just their individuality and their personality, especially with the concert.
Okay.
So I loved that.
Yeah, that's very, I suppose it's part of like evolving and the maturity and all that, and like the confidence in being able to make it kind of their own. So that's really cool. I just thought this was really neat, and we don't usually see the dance practices from above. Right. So that was really neat. And I think that you're right. I think it gave you more of an angle onto the footwork. And there was a lot of like gliding in this, and it's like, it's incredible. A lot of core work where they're like moving, but like only like isolation, like certain parts of the body.
But there's shifts that are so slow that it takes more core work. And there's shifts that are moving quickly. And there was one like transition where you had one person kind of like stepping back, but you had the other one, I believe it was J-Hope, who was like gliding his feet forward so that he came out to the front. Just those kind of transitions make a huge difference. And even though they're little and you can't necessarily see them maybe on stage or in a music video, like when they do that, like shifts through these dance practices, it shows you more of like their visual, like just drive.
Right. I know that, I think it's Jimin is known for having to cross great distances, and he like often like spin like to get there, and it makes sense. And then you point out the gliding in this, like they are like performing from start to finish, so even in between their movements, like there is like this artistry
Agreed.
To just transition, and I just think they do a fantastic job, and you could really see it in this dance practice. So this was a lot of fun. Really, I've enjoyed taking a look at BTS's 2.0. If you are fans of BTS and would like to see more reactions on our channel, make sure that you like and subscribe down below, and let us know what should we take a look at next.
Hooligan. Wow.
Yes, I think Hooligan is out, and so that might be our next one. Let us know. And then we've talked about potentially doing the entire album, like a reaction to it on our Patreon channel, because we can make those like a little bit longer and post them on there. So if you are interested, one, if you're not following us on Patreon, make sure you follow us on Patreon. And two, if you would be interested in seeing us do a reaction to Arirang, let us know.
And if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all.
Annyeong.